Definitely, and I'm now joined by, of course, Celia Brink, member of the DA in Tshwane. Mr. Brink, thank you very much for joining us. Quite a disappointing night, especially when you were giving your speech just after the mayor was elected. Did you expect things to go this way?
Well, we certainly always expected things to be unstable. But this coalition has got 108 seats. We only got 101 votes. So clearly there are traitors in our midst. And as the coalition, we will regroup, we will identify them, and we will remove them, and we'll keep on fighting. What we saw here tonight is the installation of a puppet mayor. The same model as in Johannesburg. He is going to be pulled hither and thither. He was squeezed as a speaker. He will be squeezed as a mayor. It is very unfortunate for the capital city, but the important message is that the DA and the multi-party coalition will not abandon the people of the capital city. We are staying put and we are fighting and we'll come back.
What went wrong? Do you think there were some disgruntled members of the DA, particularly with the issue of former Mayor Randall Williams? There are, of course, rumours that he also was upset in the manner in which the resignation process was handled, but particularly also with the Speaker. There was some word from the multi-party coalition to say there will be a vote of a motion of no confidence against him as well.
I have no doubt that Randall Williams supported the coalition candidate fully. There's no doubt about that. I can't speculate now about exactly who the traitors are, but clearly there were traitors. We should have had 108 votes. We had 101. We'll have our meetings. We'll identify the people. Also, they're going to come out of the woodwork. If people voted against a commitment that were made, they did it in exchange for something. So we'll see who gets appointed to this mayoral committee. We'll see who gets jobs and favors and all sorts of things. Unfortunately, coalitions are tough. It's difficult to hold them together. But we are not giving up and simply accepting this. We are fighting on.
Could this also impact the future of Randall Williams in the party?
Randall remains a councillor. Obviously, he's not the executive mayor anymore. He remains a DA councillor. He remains a loyal DA member. What his plans for the future are is for him to decide.
What happens next now? We understand there's a meeting with the other coalition partners now. What will be the way forward?
So as I said, we will have a meeting. We'll identify who these people were. It might be a process, but at the first available opportunity, we will regroup, place a motion of no confidence in this puppet mayor, and have him removed.
Do you think the AG's report on the city's finances had somewhat a negative impact in the coalition's relationship in the city of Tshwane?
I don't think so, because when we met with the leaders of the coalition partners earlier, we were all agreed on the steps that need to be taken in order for the city to address the negative audit outcome and to get a grip on the finances of the city. So at no stage were the leaders of the coalition at any disagreement about what needs to happen next. I think this is dirty politics. This is dirty politics, and unfortunately, coalitions and the splitting of votes is being manipulated in order to carry through a dirty political agenda.
Celia Brink, thank you very much for joining us. Of course, that's Celia Brink from the DA speaking to us about their next plan moving forward in terms of ensuring that there's accountability, saying that there were traitors as well who went against the decision or decisions that were taken by the multi-party coalition. They're quite disappointed, but from here onwards, they have to go back to the drawing board and see how they come back into power.
Interesting, Celia Brink, not seeing that AG adverse report as necessarily being part of the problem. Thank you very much for getting the response from the DA. As you say, they vowed to keep on fighting. So it's certainly been quite a massive development, and thank you so much for bringing us all those developments, and I'm sure we'll be chatting to you later as more news comes through from the city of Tshwane. That's the eNCA's Pule Letshwiti-Jones.